Hi, I hope all is well with you and that you're staying safe. This Shabbos, which is Rosh Chodesh Elul, we read Parshas Rabbi. And Rabbi presents us with numerous very interesting topics. Avodah Zarah, Navi Sheker, certain concepts of tzedakah, certain aspects of food that we're not allowed to eat. But I think the main thrust of the Parsha begins with the first few words. Re'eh anochi nosein lefnechem hayom bracha uklala. The Bona Shalom is talking to us, and he's saying, see, pay attention. I'm presenting before you the ability for you to receive a bracha, or many brachos for that matter, or unfortunately, the opposite. Chazal teach us this is the source for Bechira Chavshis, the fact that we have free will. We can choose the kind of life that we want to live. But in this parsha, the Rebbeinu Shalom is encouraging us, choose bracha. Why choose anything else? And when we talk about bracha, it's bracha from the Rebbeinu Shalom. It's a blessings that cannot be described because only the Rebbeinu Shalom can present the human being with brachos that a fellow human being cannot accomplish, cannot perform. It's always read, Parshas Re'eh is always read either the Shabbos before Rosh Chodesh Elul, or if Rosh Chodesh Elul falls on Shabbos as it does this year, on that very Shabbos. And it's the introduction to Rosh Chodesh Elul, because as we all know, Elul is preparation for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, the Yom Noraim. It's a time for tshuva. It's a time to take note, to do a cheshbon hanefesh, to see where we're holding, to see what we've accomplished over the past year and the direction that we're heading in, and the preparations that we're making for the coming year. Tshuva is something that for many of us seems to be very scary. And in many aspects it is. But the Rebbeinu Shalom does not want us to fear. He wants us to appreciate the opportunity that we have. I heard a fascinating idea from Rabbi Berkowitz, who pointed out, and he asked, what is the first thing that the Rebbeinu Shalom created when he created the world? And we know that he created certain things before he created the world. Torah was created before the world. But what was the very first thing that he created? And Rabbi Berkowitz said the very first thing that he created was time. Because everything in this world has a beginning and an end. And without time, it can't be created. So the Rebbeinu Shalom created time. He then went on to explain that the Rebbeinu Shalom, according to the Ramchal, created 1 year. He didn't create 6,000 years. He created 1 year, and that year repeats itself every single year. And during that year, each day has a particular quality to it. Tesvav Nisan, and that period has the quality of cherus, of freedom, which is the reason why Pesach had to fall out on Tesvav Nisan. The beginning of Tishrei has the quality of kingship, which is why Rosh Hashanah is in the beginning of Tishrei. And Rosh Chodesh Elul, the entire month of Elul, and Aseret Yemei Tshuva have the quality of tshuva. We are able to accomplish so much more during this month than throughout any other time in the year. Certainly a person can do tshuva at any time, but during the month of Elul, we have an extra opportunity to do so. So the challenge is there. We have to learn from our mistakes, We have to learn from perhaps the experience that we had last Elul and what we decided that we were going to do, the things that we accomplished and the things that unfortunately we have fallen short. And to begin again and to realize that the Ribono Shel Olam loves us. He's patient with us. We're still here. He's giving us another chance. And the secret is to defeat the Yetzer Hara by not going from one extreme to another, but to take steps that we can accomplish. The main thing is to move in a positive direction. It's not a matter of moving fast and moving far. It means taking one step at a time. If we dive into the Ribono Shel Olam and we beseech him to help us, because we do need his siyata d'shmaya, to accomplish the tshuva that we would like to accomplish, so that we can move in this positive direction and become better tomorrow than we are today. And that does not mean that we're bad today. It just means that we can always be better. In Mitzvah Hashem, we should have the understanding that there's just so much that we can do with our lives. Chaval, it's so unfortunate if we don't make the most of the situation. Have a wonderful day, a meaningful Shabbos, and a Rosh Chodesh and a Chodesh Elul, where we accomplish all those ideas and all those goals that we have, so that we become so much more that person that we so much would like to become. Kol Tov.